Hi fire signs, I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia Tarot and welcome to your weekly reading for October 14th through the 20th. If you are new to this channel and feel guided to, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit it twice so that you can be notified of future uploads. I update and upload quite frequently. I'm going to start us off with some oracle cards and then we are going to move on to the individual fire signs and then a collective healing at the end. Keep in mind that time's always moving, so some of this may be from the past or the present or in the future. It might happen a little bit into this week or not. So let's just keep all of that in mind. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and as always, utilize, guys, your own intuition, okay? We are going to start off with the House of Nyx cards, calling in our guides, our ascended masters, our ancestors on clear messages that we need for our fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What do we need to know for this week, October 14th? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Here we go. We got playful, fulfillment, and meditation. I think I'm feeling a lot of, I'm feeling this, especially with playful here and this right next to it. I feel like a lot of you have done your homework. You may feel satisfied in a situation and you may just be very lighthearted right now. You may just be really in that present energy, right? For others of you who aren't in this present or playful energy, this is that need to be in it, right? Need to get within it, especially with meditation here. This is about coming together with yourself, unity with yourself, going within. I wouldn't be surprised for some of these signs if we get the Hermit card, but we will see what comes out and comes in play. I feel though, like we said, we got a partial here. We got some people who are in that moment, they've done their homework, they're in that meditation state, and then for others of you, you just are needing to get into that. You needing to have that balance to see what comes in play. So let's start off with our Aries signs and see what Aries has to say. I'm going to shuffle real quick, and then I'm going to split the deck. And we'll get started for Aries. I'm using the Game of Thrones cards. Shuffle. What do we need to know? Oh, we're already stopping. Here we go. 7 of Swords on playful. 8 of Coins. Page of Swords reversed. Knight of Spears. There's your own energy. The Chariot reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. On meditation we have Justice reversed. 7 of Coins. The Empress. Your overall energy, Aries, is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. She's very passionate and loving. You know what's crazy about this card? Do you see how she's kneeling down? She's looking down. She's almost like she's within, right? She's in that meditative state. There is that need or that, it's just very loving. I'm feeling a very loving energy here. This, you may be dealing with a water sign though too. So Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But on playful, we have, this starts off with the 7 of Swords. So I feel like we may have an individual here that is a little bit, can come off as a little bit upset, a little bit, you see how he's pulling out the sword? This is somebody who can come off as a little bit defensive. But with the 8 of Coins underneath this has been somebody who I feel is working towards something, okay? There's something that, there's progress being made. I feel like maybe in the past, Aries, you have been dealing with an individual who could have had more than one mask on. Now, this is usually somebody who's watching you, seeking you, but what I feel strongly with the Page of Swords reverse is that this energy's out, right? It's almost like you don't care how that individual is anymore. You've worked on yourself. You are looking towards your desires of what you want. You're being passionate towards it. I mean, yeah, we have the Knight of Spears here. So this is about somebody coming in really quickly, With Chariot underneath this reversed, okay? And this is interesting because you would think that with a Chariot reversed, it's like, oh, well, that's not coming in quickly because it's reversed, right? But I feel like it's like dealing with a stop or standstill of something that no longer served you. because 5 of Cups here is reversed. So this is about having the mindset or changing the mindset of not looking at the spilled cups anymore, turning around and seeing those cups. And I feel like the standstill could have just been that it wasn't moving or moving in the time that you expected it to come in, okay? So the injustice that was in play here, and I say it's injustice because we have this reversed, okay? So this is an imbalance on meditation. I feel like in the past or in some situation, Aries, for you, that you may have felt that you had to have your walls up, that you really needed to work on yourself, and you were really looking for that inner fulfillment for you, okay? You were creating that energy. You were working up towards something. And this has been a slow process. With the 7 of Coins here on the Empress, I feel like you are taking off into that Empress energy. This is about somebody who's moving on, who's fulfilled, knows her worth, right? But also knows looking towards the future. And I feel like you've taken the time to be that, right? You've taken the time to put your swords away. Put your swords away so that you can be more in that playful energy. Work on yourself, okay? This is somebody who's putting their swords away, who's working on themselves, and not worried about individuals who may have been deceiving them in the past or so forth, right? They're really moving towards heavily to what fulfills them, what makes them happy. This is somebody who's very passionate and devoted, and this is your own energy. And I feel like whatever slowness that was in play or blockage was really not a blockage on like you. I think the blockage is like, I'm no longer going to look at that spilled shit. I am moving forward. I realize that it was an injustice, but I'm going into that meditative state right here, Aries, that meditative state to move forward and to really work on myself. I don't see you with anybody, actually. I mean, especially look at these. You got 2 coins here, so, you know, the past person could have been an earth sign, so you might have been dealing with somebody who was a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, but this is somebody who's working on their own. It's like, I got to work on my shit, and I'm okay with it. I need to balance myself out, but I am looking forward and towards a new future. I'm looking forward towards this. Anything that was a heartbreak or a heart step, I feel like you're moving forward and towards it. You may, and you know, like, she's the mother of the dragon, so you may have family or children, and you just are empowered right now with this. You're empowered to the fact that you know you deserve better, that you need to align yourself. I feel like, Aries, you've done your homework. You have really gotten into this state, right? This is that meditative state I told you about here. So I definitely feel like you are in the zone. That's how I feel for this week. All right, Aries, if this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below, and if you feel guided to, go to the collective healing at the end of this, and I will timestamp that below for you. Okay? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the collective healing. All right, we have Leo next for our sign. Leo, fire sign. Hold on. 1 second, Leo. I'm just going to shuffle these really quick. One more shuffle, and we will get started on your weekly reading. Okay. What does Leo need to know for playful fulfillment and meditation? What does Leo need to know for the week of October 14th? What does Leo need to know? Here we go. We're stopping already. Ace of Coins is reversed. 4 of Cups. 7 of Spheres reversed. King of Swords reversed on fulfillment. The Knight of Coins. The 2 of Spheres reversed. On meditation, we have Death. 6 of Cups reversed. 3 of Coins. Overall energy is the Ace of Swords. This is air energy here. Swords are all about communication. I feel like you may be getting communication coming in this week for you, Leo. I think that there's some kind of truth that's going to be told. I feel like for a lot of you, this playfulness was somebody playing around. That somebody might have been playing with your heart, Leo. With the Ace of Coins, this is about somebody offering something towards you. That's that new start, new beginning. I feel like this didn't happen. With the Four of Cups, especially right underneath this. I mean, they were right underneath here. So this is an individual that would come towards someone to offer something that was an offering in play. I feel like there was one energy where somebody... And I felt like another reading, and it might have been an earth sign that got this, so you might be dealing with maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or check them out. But I feel like somebody might have played your heartstrings or vice versa. With the Seven of Spears reversed, this is usually about someone who's really defensive, right? Coming in really quickly. With it reversed, it's almost like letting your walls down. Letting your walls down, knowing that this no longer served you, or there's a truth as to why your walls were up. Maybe there's clear understanding now of why those walls were put in place at one point or one time. There's King of Sword here. Now, the King of Sword, he can be very ruthless, okay? But he's very action-oriented and very analytical, logical in play. With Fulfillment and this reversed on here, I feel like we have one individual here who made an offer. Again, this is that offering thing, okay? So this is earth energy here too. So Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo you may be dealing with here, Leo. But somebody was not happy about this offer, or did not think that this offer was sincere. Put it that way. I feel like somebody did not feel like this offer was sincere. Someone might have player energy involved in that, and that's why they didn't think it was sincere or a truthful offer. With Two of Coins, this is all about looking towards a future, right? Having options and opportunities, but this is reversed. So I feel like one person put a standstill to this, and this communication comes in place, I feel like, with some truth that's coming in place, that is putting somebody in a meditative state. It could have been both parties that had to walk away. But with Death here in the Six of Cups, I do feel strongly that this is somebody from the past. Six of Cups is reversed underneath Death. Death is an end of a chapter of some sort, right? Using the needle here, using the pointy end. But I feel like somebody really wants to speak the truth, wants to come in with this energy, right? Of like, hey, I wasn't playing you. I'm not a player. I really was giving you a sincere offer. And there's going to be this discussion that I think comes in play here. And although this is reversed, I feel like it might not, it's just going to be this communication. So it might feel a little bit like, is this really happening, or are we really doing this? But with the Three of Coins, I feel like there's going to be some progress in place of understanding as to what happened, or why this person had defensive walls, or why you may have had defensive walls up in place. Maybe there was a misinterpretation of how this person treated you, that they may have came off as this playful energy, but they really genuinely wanted to have a start with you. I feel like that it may have just looked like it wasn't sincere, but it actually was. So that could be the person coming back to you. But there's definitely progress of wanting to work here with the Three of Coins. So you have the Three of Coins here. Yeah, they just asked me to add the Ace of the Three here, which just brings you to the Four of Coins. So this is about holding on. Somebody is definitely holding on still to this relationship, wanting to speak the truth. Whether it's you to explain why you didn't accept the offer, or the other person saying, why did you not? You know, like I feel like it's that kind of, and it could be both of you coming in that conclusion. But that's what I have for you, Leo. If this resonated for you, let me know. Hit the like button, comment below, and don't forget to go to the timestamp to look at the collective healing at the end of this. All right, we are going to get to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Do a quick shuffle for Saggies. All right, Saggies, here we go. do our Saggies need to know on playful, fulfillment, and meditation? What do we need to know? What messages do we have? Oh, here we're starting already. We have the Five of Swords, the Knight of Spears reversed, the Four of Swords, a lot of air energy, Page of Swords, a lot of air energy. You may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Queen of Spears reversed, it's your energy. Eight of Coins reversed. Six of Swords reversed on meditation. Page of Coins reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Some sneaky behavior going on here. Overall is Three of Cups. Yeah, there's that sneaky behavior here, Saggies. I feel for this one we have more than one party involved here. This is about somebody who got played on playful. All right, so on playful we have the Five of Swords, okay? So this is somebody who's could come off as egotistical and basically putting somebody in their spot, right? This, you know, he looks forlorn. He's got a whole audience around them. Somebody felt like they got played the fool. We have the Knight of Spears here, which is reversed. This is the player card. This is all about that in and out energy, right, Saggies? This could have been you. But in the long run, this person is looking towards this, right? So this person may be reflecting on how they got played, right? And it's really putting them, Saggies, into the state of, I need to step back. I need to take a rest. I need to put my swords down, okay? You may be doing, on fulfillment, whatever this happened on here, I feel like there was, it's almost like, with you have the Page of Swords here and the Queen of Spears reverse, I feel like this individual was very sneaky, but also is really keeping an eye, right? Really an eye on this Queen of Spears here. This is your own energy. This person who's passionate, loving, who's hot and sexy and like on the thing is keeping an eye on there, wanting something, wanting that fulfillment, right? Wanting to have that. But it's almost like with this reverse, it's like, I can't say you denied it or if this other individual did, but there was definitely something where progress wasn't in play. With the Eight of Coins reversed here, this is about somebody who's not getting involved anymore because of that energy. That in and out energy was too much for somebody to handle. There's this real need with this meditation card to go within, to really be with yourself. But with the Six of Swords, with this reverse, this is about usually typically moving away, right? Moving towards calmer waters. But I feel like with this reverse, it's almost like, I feel like you are tossing in your head as to if this person still thinks about you, which they do think about you. I think it's just wondering, like, because you know how this person treats you, I think it's like you don't want to have a start like that. You know that they're not being truthful to you, okay? This is all reversed. So this is about somebody who's not being truthful. You don't think you can trust them. You don't see a new start, but you're constantly have them on your mind, right? They're just on your mind. And I feel like there was just more of this need of wanting to celebrate, but it's just not in play. It's almost like you're constantly thinking about what this individual did to you or how you treated them. And this could be vice versa. You could have treated this person like that and you're doing the spying. But whatever's happening here, it's this meditative state, okay? This is definitely a state of needing to take a step back, okay? That to be in that playful energy actually hindered to some extent another individual, not you. Because it looked deceiving. It looks like there was no kind of passionate start in here. I don't think you have a lot of trust with this individual. I think that's part of the problem. And I gotta just point out, if you don't trust somebody or you're constantly in and out thinking about it, really think if that's the kind of person you want to spend with. I mean, you can bring your own playfulness and fulfillment in your own life. And if a person wants to be in your life, they will be in it. This in and out crap, I don't know. I'm not really into it. All right, Saggies, we're gonna, if this resonated for you, let me know. Hit the like button, comment below, and we're gonna move over to the collective healing for everybody. So let's see collectively what the fire signs need to know at 20 minutes. All right, let's see what we have for our fire signs. What healing messages do they need to know? Wow, that flew out. Sincere relationships. That's what I was just talking about with Saggies. Reliable. Make sure, our fire signs, that you have the people in your life that really light you up, okay? Really think about that. Think about the people that light you up, and those are the people that are going to raise your vibration, make you feel loved and trust, and who you're spending your time with. Because what happens when you're in that mindset is that reliable card. And actually, there was another card underneath this, and I'm going to let it go here. But you see how with reliable is all about an understanding, accepting, having that support, making the music together. So I feel like there's this real need to really be aware of who the reliable people are in your life, right? And there was another card that was stuck in behind here with the sincere relationships, and I usually only do 2 for the cards, but I accepted this, which is acceptance. And I feel like there's that need to really accept those loving and supporting people in your life. Really consider about who you're spending time with, the negativity that you may be in play with, who your thoughts are on. You know, constantly being with somebody who doesn't treat you the way you should be treated. So just keep that in mind, that the more you spend time with those individuals, the less you're really treating yourself. All right, fire signs. I will see you next week. Take care.